Aloha! This is lesson 214 from A Course in Miracles with Hope Johnson. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. I place the future in the hands of God. The past is gone, the future is not yet. Now I am freed from both. For what God gives can only be for good, and I accept but what He gives as what belongs to me. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. So this comes in handy for me right now, since I seem to be planning a trip for Mexico. And I'm noticing I'm not doing it in the way I've planned for anything before. Everything's so transformed now. You know, there's less grasping. It's been less and less as time goes on, but more recently, less grasping and reaching into the future with anxiousness, like these anxious fingers. I can see these fingers just like grasping at stuff in my mind's eye. That's what I started to see when I feel that feeling. Like I'm grasping for some kind of relaxation that I'm going to get in the future. Something predictable, something pleasing, something that feels safe, right? So, you know, the safety, the relief, the relaxation, it's always now. See, when we're micromanaging moments that haven't even happened yet, we're in imagining the steps, imagining needs, imagining, and, you know, it's like trying to control, so we can't hear our guidance. That didn't feel peaceful to me, so I just kept on watching it. And I notice I'm not trying to make something happen. I don't get a sense that I'm trying to get anything from the experience. I'm just feeling a tug toward it. Like I don't have any goals over there. I'm just feeling, and it's a light tug. It's a light, it's like a tug of something I didn't make with the ego. Like there's nothing for me to get over there that I can't get here. So it's making God the itinerary, you know? It's like whatever I find myself planning, checking the airplane or checking the hotel or checking what's around the place. You know, there seems to be some different cool stuff around there that I've seen. It's like it's fun. It's fun to look at. There's dancing places, there's health places, there's spas, there's like oxygen places. I don't know, just like lots of interesting things. It's like, yeah, it looks cool. Things look cool. They look fun to check out. But nothing more than that. Like it doesn't feel personal. There's not a self trying to make it all line up perfectly so I can finally relax, you know. I'm just engaging with all of that kind of stuff in a relaxed way. Because the details, they're just moving around. They're just moving around. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to look like. I can just accept the truth now that I'm not a body. I'm free. I'm still as God created me. And with it this, I place the future in the hands of God. See, the question that came up for me in my mind, it's like, what if mental rehearsing, trying to secure comfort, connection, a purpose over there, what if it was actually blocking the gifts I actually want to receive? Right? What if to truly plan for anything wasn't about controlling anything, but listening and having fun? The planning is part of it. Every time the what if comes up, what if it's the wrong time? What if something falls through? What if I miss something that's important? And any of those thoughts arise, it's just like stop, breathe. And remember, I'm not here to plan my life. I'm not showing up in this dream to plan my life. So it's funny. It's like it's this individual. There's not really an individual. It's just all these patterns, and a life is unfolding. So just to live the life that's given. Just live the life that's given. Enjoy. So it's like I get the sense that I'm not preparing for the future, even though there's a sense, there's a physical manifestation. It's like a preparation for the future. But it's like I'm not preparing for the future. Really, I'm just surrendering to the present. That's all we can ever do is surrender to the present moment. Use forgiveness. Basically, surrendering to the present moment is using forgiveness for any thought that disturbs our peace. Bring that thought to the truth for today. I'm not a body. I'm free. I'm still as God created me. And I place the future in the hands of God. So when I talk to Jesus about the trip, I ask Jesus for presence, because Jesus doesn't care about what I seem to do. Jesus cares about what I would use it for. I ask to be led in joy. Ask that my movement reflects what's true. That all my movement reflects the truth that I'm safe, I'm loved, I'm guided, I'm free. It's from that place that I look on the internet, booking my stay, getting my ride from the airport. This was an invitation that I'd seen unfolding for months, and then it was like, yes, book it up. There's a gentle tug toward that. It's really simple and free and lovely. Nothing about it can ever make it holy. All that makes it holy is the purpose I give to it. If I say this has a holy purpose, then it does. That's the kind of power we have. The trip itself is a living reminder for me. Even all the planning, that's all the apparent planning. Doesn't seem to be that much, actually. It's not taking up a bunch of my time, apparently. But, it's a fun symbol to work with. I belong to God. And I make God my itinerary, right? God is it. Every moment, I'm released more. Every moment is my destination. Even before I seem to arrive anywhere, miracles are already going on. The space is being prepared. There's no such thing as space. It's a space in my mind. The space is being prepared by me being in the present moment. Even as I seem to be planning on the surface for the future. See what I'm saying here? This is how it takes up less of your time and mental energy too. Letting the trip itself be a space for deeper stillness. You could be planning a wedding. It doesn't matter. You don't have to hair out about it. I mean, if you do, you do. No big deal. You're still the stillness behind that. And you're going to see more and more as you identify with that stillness. It's not like stillness and joy are separate either. This kind of unstructured joy that I'm talking about comes from a space of deeper stillness. Okay, this is a sweet loosening of identities. We don't just have just one identity either. It's like, we got this image that we can see in the mirror and touch and feel and hear. But it's made of all these different identities. So this becomes a loosening of identities. Noticing how the ego tries to hijack planning. Oh, you should go do this while you're there. Definitely do this while you're there. It's like, we'll see. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, that sounds interesting. Ego injects urgency. You only have 6 weeks there, maybe. I don't know how long I'm staying. But I have 6 weeks booked in one place, apparently. So I already said yes. I said yes to peace. And I keep saying yes to peace. Not to the trip, but to peace. Peace. It tells me you don't have to figure it out. You don't need to get it right. You just need to listen to the spirit. How relaxing. And trust that love is where you're going. Because love is where you're allowing yourself to be. So if you seem to be in the middle of planning something, which, people usually do, something, a transition, just tomorrow, the next day, maybe you're a time blocker. Maybe you block your time. Notice. Step back. Stop asking what's the best decision. And start asking, what is peace saying now? All right? What is God? What's God's guidance saying now? What's the voice for God saying? God guides through presence. This is how pressure gets lifted off of you and your path opens. You see the details align. Not necessarily in the way you expect, but in a way that leaves you grateful. More in love than ever before with all of life. Yes. Yes, apparently it's a yes, I'm going to Mexico. But more than that, I'm going deeper into trust. This is how all planning can be. This isn't a special one. I'm just using it as an example. Use your own example. Yay. So it's like, it's more like I'm letting God book my appointments. I'm letting the spirit choose who I meet and what unfolds. So it's not like I'm against planning. I don't need a plan. I don't need a full plan. I could have a partial plan. Doesn't matter. Could be a full plan if that's what's right, because it's the nudge in the moment. See what I'm saying? It's not making rules about how you're going to live. It's not like you're against planning. It's just willingness to show up ready to listen and do what you're guided to do. It's a gentle nudge and it's a joyful nudge. It's not coming from fear. That's all. That's how you can identify it. Wherever I go, God is with me. So everything is relaxing and free. So here it is once again. Practice this 2 times a day, 15 minutes, AM and PM, every hour and whenever the need arises. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. I place the future in the hands of God. The past is gone. The future is not yet. Now am I freed from both. For what God gives can only be for good, and I accept but what He gives as what belongs to me. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. Have a beautiful practice, everyone. I love you.